Mr. Bean, created and portrayed by Rowan Atkinson, having been successful with the character at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival, an upcoming sitcom will be planned. This aired on January 1st, 1990, with a total of 13.45 million viewers. Fun fact, Mr. Bean was only named after they produced the first episode. The concept was a central character acting as a man-child in many situations. The style of comedy was that of a silent film type. Since Atkinson's act at Just for Laughs was to see how the physical comedy would fare at an international stage, which is why Mr. Bean was able to break the language barrier. The show would reach huge heights with surprisingly only 15 episodes, with the highest rating being 18.74 million. Mr. Bean would have 2 films, an animated series, and a performance at the 2012 Summer Olympics opening ceremony. El Chavo Del Ocho, created and portrayed by the legendary Chespirito. The character El Chavo would debut in 1972 on Chespirito's personal show, and then the show premiered on February 26, 1973. The concept was a central character facing the problems of an orphan in a comedic manner, and would introduce other characters such as La Chilindrina, Don Ramon, Kiko, Senor Baraga, Dona Florinda, Dona Clotilde, and so on and so on. The style of comedy was slapstick, irony, recurring jokes, and daily. This would run for 7 seasons with 312 episodes, ending on January 7, 1980. El Chavo would later have appearances on Chespirito, an animato which ended in 2014, which didn't feature La Chilindrina due to copyright problems. Sadly, on November 28, 2014, Chespirito would pass away at the age of 85. The Simpsons, created by Matt Groening, debuting as shorts on the Tracy Ullman Show on April 19, 1987, The Simpsons would soon premiere as a series on December 17, 1989. The concept was a dysfunctional family who lived in the town of Springfield. The style of comedy was a satire commentary which parodied American culture, family, and overall society. This would blow up because of how unique it was at the time, with it being the first major cartoon to parody other media and connect with Generation X. This series is still the longest running American animation series and sitcom, with a total of 37 seasons and 798 episodes. A movie would be released in 2007, and a second movie is planned for 2027. Spongebob Squarepants, created by the legendary Steven Hellenberg, debuted and premiered on May 1st, 1999. The concept was the central character doing regular stuff such as driving school, minimum wage job, and hanging out with friends in a really fun way. The style of comedy was slapstick, surreal humor, and coupled with the fact that it's basically a metaphor on what being young and old is like.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
This would overtake Pokemon as the highest rated Saturday morning cartoon series, and become the most viewed kids show of all time. The series still to this day is running with over 16 seasons and 329 episodes. The series would gain a movie which was released in 2004, which was universally agreed upon to be the canon finale even though that's been confirmed false. Also, after the 3rd season, Hellenberg left, which led to a steady decline in quality. He would return in the middle of season 9, and also work on the 2nd movie. Sadly, on November 26, 2018, Steven Hellenberg would pass away at the age of 57. As of now, there have been 4 more movies and 2 spin-offs of the series. Looney Tunes, created by Leon Schlesinger, Hugh Coleman, and Rudolph Ising, debuting on April 19, 1930, with the first ever character Bosco, who is actually a black stereotype. They would also create a sister series called Merry Melodies in 1931. Later, due to a budget dispute with Schlesinger, Hallman and Ising would leave Warner Bros., taking the rights to all the original characters. Warner Bros. Would later hire Tex Avery, Chuck Jones, Bob Clampett, Frizz Freleng, and Robert McKimson, and so on, who would create iconic characters such as Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, and finally Bugs Bunny. After switching the color, they would soon enter the golden era, and introduce a buttload of more icons. The concept and style of comedy was that a lot of these were gag-driven and random scenarios happening.
I saw a guy do this in a toothpaste ad once. Ta-da!
As of today, there are a total of 1,041 shorts, many cartoons, and movies. Tom and Jerry, created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, debuting on February 10th, 1940. The concept was just a literal cat and mouse rivalry, who in reality are best friends. The style of comedy was very violent slapstick, which was unlike anyone at the time had ever seen.
Say, something is burning around here.
They would create 114 shorts for MGM during 1940 to 1958. In 1986, MGM was purchased by Ted Turner, where now the rights to Tom and Jerry lay in Warner Bros. Hands. As of now, there are a total of 164 shorts, many spin-off TV series, and 3 theatrical movies. The last one is very ambiguous. The Boondocks, created by Aaron McGruder, debuting as a comic strip on February 8, 1996. It would soon premiere as a TV series on November 6, 2005. The concept was an African-American family going on many different adventures throughout the series. The style of comedy was a satirical take on black culture, lifestyle, and parodies of real-life stuff.
Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night.
No! That can't be true!
The series would run for 4 seasons with 55 episodes before ending on June 23, 2014. Also, Aaron would not be involved in season 4 due to a schedule that could not be determined, which led to a decline in quality and negative reviews. A reboot was planned to premiere in 2022 with Aaron, but they revealed in February 2022 that development was cancelled and the project was shelved. South Park, created by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, debuting as short films in 1992 and 1995, with the second one going viral on the internet. This would soon premiere as a TV series on August 13th, 1997. The concept was about 4 boys just going on random adventures. The style of comedy was very dark and obscene humor, coupled with the large range of satirized subject matter.
Come on, fat ass, we have to go. Hey, don't call me fat! Man, don't laugh.
I'm sorry, hon.
I can't go with you guys right now. Yes, you can, Porky. Man,
Oh, that's not funny, boys. Eric isn't fat, he's big-boned.
he must have a huge bone in his ass then. God damn it, Mom!
There have been a total of 28 seasons with 337 episodes. Due to the large range of subjects they covered, South Park will become one of the most controversial shows, and also destroy a lot of reputations. And that's all the cartoons mentioned. I know there are a lot of other sitcoms, so I'll maybe make a part 2, but at the same time I learned it's kinda painful to do a video series. But hey, time will tell. See y'all later.